The study of history is incomplete without turning to literature. History is quite often written by the victorious. It is always the hunter who writes the story. It is not those who are hunted. The victim does not get to speak out his part of the story. So, whenever we read history, we need to understand that there is a great deal of misrepresenting. For example, we know that colonial powers have ravished countries all over the world, whether it be Incas by the Spaniards or the African tribes, the black people who were chained, bound, and taken to New England. All their history has been erased, it has been changed, misrepresented, their voices have been subjugated. So these colonial powers have tried to erase what is most important for a culture, for a people. Their very voices have been silenced. Wherever you need to erase history, you just need to erase names. You just need to drown those voices. But the collective racial memory is something that time and history cannot erase. And that is where our literary geniuses, our great writers come in, telling us factually, telling us what has happened during those periods. So, the book that I am currently reading is Twilight in Delhi by Ahmed Ali. Ahmed Ali was a great writer, journalist, a BBC presenter. He was born in Delhi in 1910, and this book contains the story of that oriental decay, we can say. As the British came into India, there were two powers. The two powers, that is the Hindu majority, and there was also the Muslim rulers. And these two religions were for them a threat. Two religions that they must divide and rule. And by dividing and ruling, they were able to establish a rule for over 200 years. William Dalrymple, the great historian, has in his work, The City of Jinns, which is another excellent read, he has mentioned specifically Ahmed Ali as a writer who gives us a very poignant and truthful picture of what happened in Delhi at that time. So, this book deals with the life of Mir Nihal, that is the protagonist, and his surroundings, and the Islamic mode of life at that period, and how it came into a decay. About the Urdu calligraphers who slowly dwindled and died when the very language was no longer relevant. Printing presses came into being, and these calligraphy artists were out on the road. Bahadur Shah himself was taken away, he was sent into exile. The last of the Mughals, his son, was seen roaming the streets as a beggar. And putting in the lines of Ghalib, one of the greatest writers of India, here we see that Ahmad Ali shows us a picture of how these colonial powers ravished and tried to erase the lifestyle of that period. It is a very sad, powerful story, full of pathos. It is an excellent read to know about the pre colonial times. Thank you.